T-Chek Systems is a business-to-business provider of intelligent spend management and payment processing services. With businesses looking to cut costs company-wide, one area with an increasing need for spend management processes is the Accounts Payable program. Accounts Payable staff does more than pay bills. They help build supplier relationships. T-Chek's electronic accounts payable system allows AP professionals to use an automated process to complete their accounts payable and enhance supplier relationships by fulfilling payment obligations in an accurate and timely manner. If you pay bills, you're using some type of accounts payable system. But are you using a system that provides accounts payable automation? Let's look at the benefits of an automated accounts payable process. It works with existing AP software, lets you choose how to pay vendors, and you keep your current processes. Paying electronically leads to writing fewer checks. Reducing the number of checks you process means you'll save money writing them. It also saves money on postage, reduces the risk of fraud, and increases the opportunity for a greater revenue share. Let's look at how T-Chek's accounts payable automation process works. Today you may now have the option to pay by check or ACH. With T-Chek's accounts payable program, you can have the option to pay through the MasterCard network. Using a MasterCard account number for payment gives you alternatives. Payment can be made using a single-use card or a vendor-assigned card. The program provides different methods to pay vendors in the way you want to and the way vendors want to get paid. Before we look at the specific steps using a single-use card and vendor-assigned cards, let's look at the general steps to process a payment. Suppliers are identified that accept MasterCard for payment. You set payment dates for each supplier. You can even set dates for some time in the future. Once you approve your invoices, a batch file is created in your system, then sent to T-Chek. T-Chek accepts the file and notifies suppliers to process payment, and the approved invoice information is available for you to see. The system shows the status of the payment, then generates a report for client review. Your company can then check the reports and download the data file for reconciliation. T-Chek's accounts payable system provides two secure options for vendors you pay often. With a MasterCard payment, you can utilize a single-use card or a vendor-assigned card. Let's first look at making a payment using a single-use card. One of the most significant benefits of a single-use card is once the payment is processed, the MasterCard account number is no longer active. Using unique account numbers greatly reduces the risk of fraud that comes with traditional credit cards. Here's how a single-use card payment works. Buyers approve invoices for payment and generate an accounts payable file like the check run that you create today. Then T-Chek processes the AP file. The vendor is emailed a web link to get the single-use account number. For PCI compliance and added security, a separate email is sent to the vendor with additional information to enter on the website. The vendor processes the payment through their point-of-sale device. After the payment is processed, the single-use account number is no longer active. For vendors you pay most often, you may want to consider using a vendor-assigned card. With a vendor-assigned card, your suppliers use the MasterCard account number assigned specifically to them to process a payment. Here's how it works. Buyers approve invoices for payment and generate an accounts payable file. Then T-Chek processes the AP file. Here's where a vendor-assigned card number is different from a single-use card number. Vendor-assigned are inactive until an invoice has been approved and below the maximum allowable dollar amount. The vendor is sent an email as notification that an invoice has been approved and submitted for payment. The card number is then activated and the vendor processes the transaction. Once the payment has been processed, T-Chek deactivates the card number until the next invoice for that supplier is approved. T-Chek's accounts payable automation makes your AP process more efficient by strategically enrolling more vendors in the program. Convincing vendors to sign up can sometimes be challenging, but you don't have to worry because our vendor enrollment team does the heavy lifting for you. This team explains the benefits of the program and coordinates vendor account setup so you can generate more AP spend on the card, reducing the number of paper checks processed and for a greater chance to participate in a revenue share. Additionally, IRS rules have changed and you are no longer required to file 1099s for suppliers that are paid by a card program. What are the vendor benefits? Guaranteed funds, reduced accounts receivable collection costs, no credit check or credit limit required, and improved cash management. We understand a program like this can take some time to get up and running, but T-Chek's team of professionals are here to walk you through the process. From the start, your implementation team and relationship manager will help get your program running smoothly. Once your program is implemented, the relationship manager stays with you as your contact. In addition, our customer service is staffed 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and many representatives have been with T-Chek between 5 and 20 years. Located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, you can be sure that a T-Chek customer service representative will answer your call and it won't be outsourced to another country. T-Chek's accounts payable automation lets AP professionals manage the flow of invoices to ensure timely and accurate processing. There's a growing best practice with accounts payable and finance professionals in all types of organizations. Paper checks are being replaced with a well-managed purchasing card program along with ACH or wire payments. Writing fewer paper checks reduces costs and wasted time with colossal check runs. Effectively balancing supplier needs, payment terms, discounts, and cash management requires a flexible and adaptable system that optimizes the accounts payable process. T-Chek's accounts payable system is a strategic means of doing business, and here's why. Reduce check writing as a payment method. Save time associated with check issuance and reconciliation. Facilitate timely and accurate payments to vendors. Decrease costs associated with late payments and errors. And reduce risk of payment fraud.